I think they're both good. I don't know. They were both there. Evans wasn't dressed up, but they were both there.
He doesn't actually have a Captain America costume.
Yeah.
So I heard that Ben stole his Star Wars costume or something.
Yeah, so they're going to go.
They're going to go to Seattle.
They're going to go to Seattle and do the same thing in Seattle. Chris Pratt has always been on there.
I mean, I didn't change anything.
If you want to know, I know.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse for tonight's women's hockey game between the Golden Knights of Clarkson and your RPI Engineers. Let's meet the starters for both clubs. First, for the Golden Knights of Clarkson, a forward from Exeter, Ontario, number 18 junior, Haley Mercer. A forward from Thetford Mines, Quebec, number 22 senior, Christine Lombard. A forward from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, number 16 junior, Olivia Howe. A defenseman from Downers Grove, Illinois, number 14 freshman, Savannah Harmon. A defenseman from Burlington, Ontario, number 12 junior, Renata Best. In goal tonight for the Golden Knights from Owen Sound, Ontario, number 35 freshman, Shay Tiley. And the rest of the Golden Knights of Clarkson. The head coach of the Golden Knights in his 7th year is Matt DeRocher. The assistant coaches are Megan Douglas and Brittany Smith. Now introducing the starters for your RPI Engineers. All forward from Bellevue, New Jersey, number 10 junior, Lauren Watt. All forward from Hopkins, Minnesota, number 16 junior, Mari Mangy. All forward from Downington, Pennsylvania, number 19 freshman, Marissa Rusbach. The defenseman from Anoka, Minnesota, number 20 freshman, Amanda Kimberly. Defenseman from Clarence Center, New York, number 12 junior, Jen Godin. And a goal tonight for the Engineers from Sussex, Wisconsin, number 31 senior, Kelly O'Brien. And the rest of the RPI Engineers. The head coach of the Engineers in his 12th season, John Burke. The assistant coaches are Melanie Green and Derek Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to rise and remove your headwear for the playing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States.
Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse on the campus of RPI Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, otherwise known as RPI, here in Troy, New York, for today's game between the RPI Engineers and the Clarkson Golden Knights in ECAC women's hockey play. RPI comes in with a record of 5-19 and 4-3, 12 and 1 in ECAC. Clarkson comes in number 10 in the country, 17, 8 and 3, 11, 3 and 2 in ECAC play, and of course, Clarkson Golden Knights comes in at the Houston Fieldhouse as the defending women's hockey national champions. So RPI needs 2 points here to keep their slim play of hopes alive. Ed DeGarian flying solo here on the game for you on RPI TV. Team's just getting started at the bench. Let's run over the starting lines first for RPI. Lauren Walsh with Mari Monkey and Marissa Raspa. And the defensemen are Amanda Kimmerly and Jen Golden, and in goal is Kelly O'Brien. And for the Golden Knights, it's Kaylee Mercer with Christine Lambert as the center, and Lambai rather, the center, and Olivia Howe as the wing. Savannah Harmon and Renata Fast are the defensive pairing, and Shay Tiley is in the goal for the Golden Knights. So Lambert sets in against Mankey for RPI. Face-off is won by the Golden Knights. It gets pushed back to Fast, who pushes it up on the blue line, intercepted by RPI. Back in his zone, Fast pushes it over to Harmon. Picked up by Fast in the neutral zone, dumps it in, and Clarkson goes to chase, being chased after by Mankey for RPI behind the net. She has the puck and sweeps it away nicely. RPI can't clear the zone as it's turned over to the Golden Knights, and no one can seem to get a handle of it. It's on the near side and tied up against the boards. Finally, RPI comes away with it. Mankey pushes it over to Grusho. Intercepted by the Knights and back behind the net. RPI comes in, clears it up in the air, not out of the zone. Glove down by Clarkson's Howe. She controls, intercepted there by the Engineers and out. RPI dumps and changes their lines. Now they finishes the job. That was Wren who finished it. Clarkson goes to get it back there as Ambrose. Gets it over on the near point. Intercepted there by the Engineers. Centering pass, nobody there. Ambrose has it for the Knights. Ambrose again gets it out of the zone where it's taken by Tomlinson for RPI. Pushes it back on the blue line. Now Tomlinson will try to clear it. She can't do it as the puck is tied up far side. Clarkson comes away with it. Now it's intercepted there by the Engineers again, coming over Tomlinson with a shot and a save. Rebound, save. Shot. The rebound goes wide on the initial save by Tiley. RPI still controls along the near side boards. It's taken there by the Engineers. That was Horwood. She can't come away with it. Now finally does. Kept in nicely on the blue line by Shilter for RPI, but it's out. Now Clarkson brings it back and they regroup. Now Jacobson. Corinne Jacobson behind the net leaves it off for Erin Ambrose. Back for Jacobson. Controls. She gets out of the zone and Clarkson will start their attack. They dump it in and they will go chase after it. RPI has the puck behind their own net. They will start out with it. Puck is tied up along the neutral zone and not out. Now finally RPI picks it up. That was Rooney. Katie Rooney for RPI. She gets intercepted, but no harm done as the Engineers still control. Clarkson dumps it in along the neutral zone, being chased after for RPI by Shilter. She has the puck. She dumps it over for Banks rather. Banks dumps it up for Lauren Walsh. Walsh tries to take it. She can't. Now Clarkson has it along the far side. Getting tied up by the Engineers. Nice forechecking by the Engineers. Comes free. RPI takes it with a shot and a save by the Clarkson goaltender. Rebound. Puck is loose out in front. Whistle is blown. And no harm done. 16:56 left to go in the first. No score. RPI and Clarkson. Shots 2-0 in favor of the Engineers so far. RPI has had the bulk of the play. Looked like they're surprising Clarkson a little bit. Now Grusho in to take the face-off for the Engineers. One back by Grusho on the point, kept in nicely by the Engineers. and dumped behind the net. Now Walsh has it. Walsh loses the puck, but can't come away with it now as Clarkson has it. That's fast. She dumps it in, being chased by the Engineers. Now they have it as RPI chases after it. Puck is tied up in the near corner, comes out by the Golden Knights. Fast, leaves it over for Harmon, dumps it down Howe for Mercer. She loses the puck, RPI clears, chases, both teams chasing after it, and Clarkson comes away with it. Now they dump it in the neutral zone. Now RPI's Grusho has it. Grusho dumps it in. Shot in, saved by Tiley. Leaves it off for her defenseman behind the net. That is fast. She tries to get something going. She can't do it. RPI there to intercept the puck. Not out of the zone as the puck is tied up along the far side boards. RPI comes away with it. That's Grusho with the puck. Leaves off for Banks, now up and along the far side. Clarkson intercepts, dumps it right back in. Clarkson has to touch up. They were offsides. As now we get a whistle. Don't know what this puck went over the boards and out of play. Face-off is coming in the neutral zone. Puck is back for Clarkson as they have it behind their own net. Jacobson. She leaves it off far side of the boards. Clarkson tries to generate some offense. Again, RPI comes in with a nice defensive play. That was Banks for the Engineers. Now RPI has it. That is Walsh coming along the blue line. She has it far side. Centering pass, shot, and off the post. As the rebound attempt was by Mankey. She put it off the post. Now Clarkson has it. Coming back the other way. Golden Knights try to regroup in the zone, out of the zone. Neutral ice. Now it will be played back by O'Brien. She dumps it off for her defender. And the puck comes out of the zone. Puck now, again, Walsh. She tries to dump it. She can't do it as Grusho chases after it for the Engineers. Now the puck is tied up, intercepted by RPI. That was Kimmerly for the Engineers. The puck is touched with a hand. We're going to get a face-off in the Golden Knights zone. Face-off coming in the RPI zone. One back by Clarkson. Shot it in. Nope. Faked the shot. Puck is tied up along the near board. Centering pass. Nobody there but the Engineers. But they can't clear. Almost a bad turn on front of the net. Shot and a goal. 1-0 Clarkson as a turnover in front of the net. Let a Golden Knight player get free and put the puck in the back of the net. As I believe that is Kaylee Mercer for the Knights. As Clarkson makes it 1-0 here at the Fieldhouse. RPI trails the Clarkson Golden Knight women. Now the puck is won by Clarkson back on the blue line. That was fast for the Knights. She has the puck. She tries to get that second goal for Clarkson. Centering pass as Clarkson tries to get the puck. That is Bannon. As it was Mercer who got credit for the goal. She was assisted by Fast to make the score 1-0 for Clarkson. Now puck is tied up far side. Nobody can come away with it now. The RPI Engineers finally do. Banks behind the net. She gets it up far to near side as now Rooney for the Engineers gets it intercepted by the Clarkson Golden Knights going back the other way. They regroup and the puck is somewhere, which drew a whistle. Looked like the puck went out of play. and we're going to get a face-off in the engineer zone. Puck is won by RPI behind the net. That is Lauren Walsh with the puck. She can't do anything with it, and she's looking for Mankey. She can't find her. Clarkson has her on the blue line. Shot in, and a save by O'Brien. Puck was tipped. Now Gillum for Clarkson. Far side. Cycles now looking for Howe. Centering pass, nobody home but the Engineers, and they try to get the puck out of the zone. They do, but 3 Golden Knights over there. Now the puck is picked up by RPI, and they go on a change. Puck is picked up by Jacobson. Jacobson tries to get the puck out of the zone, intercepted there by the Engineers. They start back the other way as it's Middlebrook. She loses the puck for Bohonik. Bohonik has the puck, and she tries to get it up for Horwood, but she can't find her. Horwood finds Grusho, can't do it. We're going to get a penalty upcoming against, I believe, the Golden Knights on a trip as Horwood went down. That's why she couldn't get the puck on near side. Horwood went down, and this penalty is going to be on Daniela Matucci, the senior out of Fruitvale, British Columbia. Faceoff is won by the Engineers. They start their power play, tipped out of the zone, and RPI will have to regroup. They are chasing after the puck. Cannot find her now. RPI has the puck. That's Whitney Wren. Gets the puck in the neutral zone where it's cleared by the Golden Knights. Wren has it again. She leaves it back on the blue line for the Engineers defender. That's Kimberly. Starts the puck up as RPI, they dump the puck in, no icing. Now the puck is free behind the net. Mahoney for RPI has it. Mahoney looks, shot, and a save. That shot came from Bohonik on the blue line as the puck is now cleared down by the Golden Knights. Chasing after is Schilter. She gets to the puck, leaves it behind for Banks. Banks has it, leaves off for Horwood. RPI starts up again. Chasing, nice move by the Engineers. That it was Grusho. Nice move by Grusho. Schilter. Grusho. Shot and a rebound. And that puck went off of a Golden Knight and into the glove of Shay Tiley. Shay Tiley, the 5'10 freshman out of Owen Sound, Ontario, comes in with a 1.48 goals against average, 935 save percentage. Face-off is won. Shot. Schilter couldn't find the handle as there's a minute and half a minute left on the Clarkson power play, or Clarkson penalty kill rather, RPI power play. They regroup behind their net. Now it's Mahoney. Mahoney leaves it off. She chases after, looking for Grusho. Can't find her. Mahoney gets the puck back on the blue line. That was a shot by Bohonik. Now RPI has it behind the net. RPI Grusho looking on the point for Banks. Back to Grusho. Grusho shot. And a save, rebound save by Tiley as the power play has expired. Power play has expired here at the Fieldhouse. 9:53 remaining in the first period. Clarkson leads 1-0 on a goal by Kaylee Mercer. We're waiting for something. Now we are ready to return to play. Puck is dropped, won by the Golden Knights. They have it behind their net. Harmon. She starts the rush up. Drop pass back for Bannon. Behind the net now, Harmon again. No, Fournier rather. Fournier has the puck, leaves it back on the blue line where it is fast. Shot in. And a save by O'Brien. RPI would take change, 9.5 to go. Here in the first period, 1-0 Clarkson leads. RPI here in ECAC women's play. Face-off is won by the Golden Knights. A nice play by the Engineer defense to keep the puck out of the net. Puck is tied up along the blue line, and a shot in behind the net never sees O'Brien. Clarkson has it along the blue line. They dump it in. Nobody there for the Golden Knights, but Banks for the Engineer. She gets it up. Nobody there. Shields for the Golden Knights. Gets along far side. Shot in, and it goes wide of O'Brien. O'Brien went to make the save, never saw her. As Clarkson has it now. Ambrose gets it over for Jacobson, dumps it in. RPI intercepts. Now Ambrose back again for Clarkson. She has it behind the net. Nice forechecking by the Engineers, but Jacobson for Clarkson gets it out of the zone. RPI, they get the puck near side. Will not go on to change. Mahoney dumps the puck in. Nobody there but the Golden Knights. As this one is kept in nicely by RPI, tied up in front of the net. Comes out of play, comes out into the neutral zone, and RPI takes it. RPI has the puck. Nice play by the Engineers. That was Grucho. Far side has the puck behind the net. Grucho has it looking for Mahoney. She comes in, wraparound attempt. Grucho again has the puck. She can't handle it. Puck is finally taken by the Golden Knights and out of the zone. Whitney Wren for the Engineers tries to find a forward. She can't do it. Finds nobody but the Knights defense. And now Jacobson has it. Tries to dump the puck out. She can't do it. It will be taken again by Jacobson, intercepted by the Engineers. Shot in from the blue line, deflected. That shot was taken by Marissa Raspa. Shot in a rebound. Rebound comes out, shot by Middlebrook. We're going to get another penalty upcoming against the Knights. As RPI has it, Clarkson can't control. They finally do. 7:10 left to play in the first period. Shots 8-1 in favor of RPI, but that one shot for Clarkson went in the net. As RPI will go on their second power play of the night. They are 0 for 1. With the power play, RPI was 8 for 119. Now they are 8 for 120 at 6.7%. As into the penalty box goes Corey Jacobson. Puck is tied up along the far side boards. RPI comes away with it. Controls at the blue line. RPI controls. Shot in and a rebound and a save by Tiley. Rebound comes free and the Golden Knights clear the zone. Dangerous play there by Shea Tyler letting up a big, fat, juicy rebound that her defense was able to clear away. Now RPI has it behind the net. They will regroup. And coming away with it for RPI is Horwood. She dumps it up. She can't control. RPI changes. Now they control. Dump it back in the net. RPI has to touch up there offside. It's getting behind the net is the Clarkson Golden Knights. They dump it down as O'Brien comes out to play it. O'Brien leaves it off there for Shilter. She tries to regroup. Can't clear the zone as Clarkson doing a good job keeping it in the zone. Now Shilter chases back after it. She controls behind her own net. She'll leave it off for Banks. Puck is tied up as coming in to help for RPI was Wren. RPI comes away with it. They dump it along. Nice move by the Engineers. Shot and a save by Tiley. That was a great move by Grucho to get room. And Tiley was up to the task. As now the Engineers have it. As rather Clarkson comes away with it. 2-on-1, short-handed for Clarkson. Shot off the post as it hit the inside of the post and bounced out. Nobody there to take it for the Engineers. Penalty has expired. RPI now 0 for 2. Nice back and forth action as Clarkson was shorthanded. RPI almost coming away with a goal. Clarkson almost coming away with a shorthanded goal. Now RPI has it near side. Centering pass for the Engineers. Shot off the post. Rebound. Nobody home for the Engineers. That shot came from Mankey. 4:46 left to play in the first. Clarkson still leads 1-0. RPI getting robbed by the post twice. Now Walsh has it for the Engineers. She can't clear the zone. Now after it is Clarkson. They fall as that was Leffler behind the net. Now Clarkson has it. RPI comes away with it. Nice defense by the Engineers. Getting themselves clear. 3-on-1 if they hurry. And a nice play by Ambrose to break up the 3-on-1 attempt for the Engineers. Now they have it. RPI dumps it again. They have to touch up there all sides. It's coming in to take it with Bohonik. She dumps it behind the net. Now Svoboda for the Engineers. He has it behind the net. RPI comes in and can't control the puck as taking it was Bohonik pinching down. She can't control. RPI finally does. Now Raspa for the Engineers. Raspa has it behind the net. Wraparound attempt. Shot saved by Tiley. Rebound, nobody home for the Engineers. As now controlling for RPI is Rooney. She loses the puck. Skating in all alone now is Titus for the Golden Knights. She takes a shot in. Never sees O'Brien. Behind the net is RPI. RPI takes. Can't control. This puck is tied up near side. Out by the Engineers into the neutral zone now. Grusho. Grusho has it 1-on-3. She can't find an opening. Walsh comes in to forecheck. Nice job by the Engineers to keep it in. But that's briefly as Clarkson takes it. As now it is Bannon has it. Shot in. Centering pass. As O'Brien saw the puck and was able to make the save. Now Clarkson has the puck. They cycle around, doing a good job keeping the Engineers away from it. Now Bannon behind the net. Can't get free as the puck is out of the zone, taken there by Fast for the Knights. Fast for the Knights tries to clear it out. She can't do it. As nice forecheck by Lauren Walsh enables the puck to get free. RPI comes in. Middlebrook behind her net. Now she can't find anybody, and which enables Clarkson to take in front of the zone. Middlebrook comes in to break up the play. RPI far side dumps it in the net. 2:16 left to play in the first. 1-0 Clarkson. As Clarkson has it. Now that is Howe for the Golden Knights. Intercepted there by the Engineers. As taking it now is Grusho. Centering pass, nobody home as it crossed the crease. And now the Engineers can't take it. Clarkson has it. Shot and saved by O'Brien on the shot from Howe. Sort of handcuffed O'Brien a little bit, but she was able to make the save. Now RPI behind the net. Puck is free. No one comes away with it. Clarkson shot in and saved by O'Brien. Rebound. Everybody poking at it. As we get a whistle, puck was free, but O'Brien was there to take it and make the save. 1:39 left to play in the first. 1-0 Clarkson lead. Shots 12-3 in favor of the Golden Knights, or in favor of the Engineers rather. RPI pretty much having control of the play. Nobody can get control of the puck off the faceoff. Now we finally get a whistle. Didn't see what the signal was. Either way, we're going to do it again. Faceoff is won by the Golden Knights. Shot goes wide. Engineers have the puck near side. It can't get free. Now Clarkson finally comes away with it behind the net. That is Ambrose. Pinching down. Now that is Bannon. Bannon has it. She is looking for Fast. Can't find her. Bannon now. Bannon cutting past. Nice defense by the Engineers. The last minute go in the first period. 1-0 Clarkson. As now RPI has it. RPI coming away with it. On the blue line, they have it Shilter. Shilter near side. It's out of the zone. 30 seconds remain in this one as it comes away for Horwood. Leaves it far side. Cluster of engineers going after the puck. Coming away with it is Walsh. And the puck is free in the neutral zone. Clarkson has it. Clarkson, with some fancy moves, can't get the puck anywhere into the engineer zone. As RPI Clarkson fighting for it. Puck is tied up along the far side boards, and that will do it for the first period here from the Houston Fieldhouse. Shots 12-5 in favor of RPI. RPI really had the bulk of the chances, hitting 2 posts, and Grusho absolutely getting stoned by Sarah Tiley. But Clarkson comes away with it. They get 1 shot. That's all they need, as breaking free was Mercer. She was able to put it behind O'Brien for the 1-0 lead. So that will do it here for the first period from the Houston Fieldhouse. Score here after 1 period of play is Clarkson 1, RPI 0. You're watching live coverage of the game on WRPI TV.
Okay, folks. Tonight we have a special feature for you. Between periods 1 and 2, it's the Great Boxing Contest. We have 2 shooters this evening. First, introducing Victoria Rutland and Nick Palmieri. They'll be shooting best 2 out of 3. Winner wins a gift card to Bombers Burrito Bar. Who's up first? Nick? Okay, let's see it. So your winner this evening is Nick Palmieri. Let's have a nice round of applause for Victoria and Nick. And Nick wins the gift card to Bombers Burrito Bar. Good job, guys. Reminder, folks, visit the RPI bookstore in the Rensselaer Union for their RPI Spirit Extravaganza sale, February 12th to 14th. Select items up to 70% off. Get ready for the Big Red Freakout. Prices are being cut every day. Let's go Red.
Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome back to the Houston Fieldhouse on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, Shore, New York, for tonight's ECAC college hockey action in women's hockey between the RPI Engineers and the Clarkson Golden Knights. My name is Ed DeGarry, and I'm flying solo here for you on RPI TV, not WRPI TV, as I had said going off the air. It is actually RPI TV. I am a WRPI announcer. That's why I got confused. But anyway, you are watching the game on RPI TV. We have some stats for you. Shots were 18-3 in favor of RPI in that period. Four shots were blocked by the Clarkson defense. So 22 cumulative shots for RPI in that period. And for Clarkson, 5 shots rather, and 4 of the shots were off target. So only 1 shot on goal. And that is the Clarkson goal. We stand 1-0 after 1 period of play. So RPI looked like they had the majority of the play in that first period. Couldn't get anything out of it. RPI hitting 2 posts and getting stoned on a Grucho breakaway. So we'll see what they can do with coming out in the second period. So final seconds ticking away here at the Fieldhouse for the intermission. That is now Mari Mankey and Christian Lambai. Faceoff is won by Mankey. She wins it back to the Engineer defense, who pushes it up. Nobody home but the Clarkson defense to get it out of the zone. Yes, out of the zone. As the puck was knocked out, we're going to get a penalty against the Engineers, as this will be a body checking call against RPI. It will go against Mary Mankey. Or rather, they're going to call it on Marissa Raspa, as Clarkson will finally get their first power play. Faceoff is won by the Engineers and out of the zone. Chased there by Ambrose. She'll slow it down. She'll drop it off for Titus for Clarkson. Back for Ambrose. She gets it out. She gets it up for Bannon. Cross the blue line. Bannon will lose it. Now it's tied up near side. 3 Clarkson players, 2 Engineers. Puck is behind the net. Lambai for the Knights. Leaves it off behind the net. That is Leffler. Leffler, blue line. Now Bannon cycles. Bannon with a shot in and a save by O'Brien. Rebound for Lambai is not there. O'Brien with a nice save on the shot. Puck is cleared down by the Engineer. I thought it went out of play into the Clarkson bench. It did not. It came back into play. So Ambrose there for the Knights. She regains behind the net and will start out with it. Ambrose between the red lines, dumps it up for Titus. Titus has it, leaves it off now for Howe. Howe back for Titus behind the net. She can't control. Now Titus comes away with it on the blue line. Now it is Fast. Fast back for Harmon. For Titus. For Fast. Fast cycles, switches with Harmon, leaves it off to Harmon, and can't find her. The puck goes out of the zone, and they're going to say that Harmon kept it in. Now, very late whistle as they thought the puck came out of the zone. Referees let them play. Puck got all the way behind O'Brien before the whistle blew to say, hey, it was out of the zone. Very late whistle. 18:04 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Clarkson on top of RPI here at the Fieldhouse. Faceoff is won by the Knights. Now Bellerive for the Knights has it on the blue line. Bellerive shot in, save. Never sees O'Brien. Gets knocked down by the Engineer defense and out. Grucho, penalty killing, leaves it off for the Engineers. That is Tomlinson. Penalty has expired as Clarkson takes it behind their own net. Now they tried to start it out. They do. As for Clarkson, that is Howe, intercepted by the Engineers. Svoboda chasing after it. She can't find it as it would be chased there by Fast. She'll get to it. And the puck is tied up near side. Clarkson comes away with it fast. Controls it on her stick, intercepted by the Engineers. Nice play by Svoboda to keep it in the zone. She ties it up far side. No one to help her now. She finally does. Shot and never sees the goaltender for Clarkson as it was blocked down by Harmon for the Knights. Now the Knights have it. Now the Engineers have it. Now the Knights have it. Harmon. 3-on-2. If the Knights hurry, Harmon shot in. Saved by O'Brien. Rebound. Shot. Save by O'Brien on the rebound. We have some out-of-town scores for you in the men's and women's play as the men are up in Canton, taking on St. Lawrence. They trail 2-0 early second period up in Appleton Arena. That game can be heard on WRPI, but right here on RPI TV, we have women's hockey for you, a very exciting women's game as RPI can't control the 3-on-2 as Clarkson does. Puck is tied up far side. RPI has it. It's going back and forth with Clarkson in the red zone. Now we get a penalty upcoming against somebody on a body check. I believe it's going to be against the Engineers. Second body check of the night. Clarkson is 0 for 1 on the power play. And RPI is now 74 for 101 on a penalty kill. As again, Rasper goes into the box on a body check for the Engineers. Puck is tied up along the far corner. Clarkson can't come away with it. Now nobody does. Now we get another penalty. This is going to go against Clarkson. We'll see what they call. It's going to be interference as one of the Golden Knights just jumped over the back of an Engineer trying to clear the puck. The Engineer trying to clear the puck, rather, was Katie Rooney, and jumping over the back of Katie Rooney was Shannon McCauley for Clarkson. That's a penalty in hockey, a foul in basketball, an ejection in baseball, red card in soccer, penalty, whatever sport you play. RPI wants the face-off shot, goes wide off the face-off. Rebound Engineers, they dump it behind the net. Clarkson comes away with it. They 4-on-4 for the next minute and a minute and a half, we'll say, as the Engineers have it behind their own net. They can't find anybody now. Coming away with it is Shilter for the Engineers. She tries to find somebody, but she can't, as Fast is the only one there. Fast dumps it up for Lombai. Stopped by O'Brien behind the net. Shilter dumps it forward. She was looking for Wash, and it goes behind the Clarkson zone. Golden Knights have it. They skate away with it, looking for something. Nice way to get free. Breakaway coming shot, and a save by Kelly O'Brien on the breakaway attempt from Christine Lombai. O'Brien up to the task and making the save. 15-16 left to play in the second. Clarkson leads this one 1-0 on a great save by Kelly O'Brien on Christine Lombai to preserve the 1-0 lead, as to keep Clarkson from going up by 2. Faceoff is won by the Engineers. Shot in far side. No one home. As the puck now behind the net for Clarkson, that's Shields. She has it. As breaking in again is Clarkson. Shot and a save by O'Brien. 2 good saves in a row. That one coming from Amanda Titus. Kelly O'Brien up to the task, keeping RPI down by 1 and in this game. Now Tomlinson for the Engineers, far side. She gets tied up. She gets taken down. No call for the Engineers. Now RPI will have a brief power play in 3, 2, 1. And now Clarkson again with a nice defensive play that was fast with the shot centering attempt. RPI coming out of the box, almost had a brief power play. They had a brief power play, almost had a breakaway there by Rooney. Rooney can't control. Penalties back to 5-a-side. Good back and forth action, 4-on-4 in this one. Kelly O'Brien coming up huge twice in a row. This one scooted all the way down the length of the ice for an icing. 14 minutes left to play in the second period. 1-0 Clarkson and RPI as Kelly O'Brien absolutely stoning Christine Lambai and Amanda Titus on a pair of breakaways about a minute apart to keep this game within reach for the Engineers. So some out-of-town scores for you in Appleton Arena. It is 2-1 rather. St. Lawrence leads RPI. Matt Neal scoring on a breakaway to get the Engineers within 1. Brown leads Dartmouth 3-1 in Providence, and the rest is no score. Quinnipiac, Cornell, Harvard, Yale, Union, Clarkson, and Princeton and Colgate each have no score. On the women's side, Brown leads Dartmouth 3-2. Again, that was still the men. Page didn't refresh. RPI wins the faceoff back on the blue line. Shot in. And nice job by the Clarkson defense to knock it down. Now chasing after is McCauley. McCauley, far side. She can't have it as chasing after her with Shilter. Clarkson gets it on the blue line. Shot goes way wide. Now coming in to play it for the Knights is Shields. She has it shot. Goes wide of O'Brien. Now behind the net, Gillum. Gillum back at the point for Bellerive. Saved by O'Brien behind the net, Shilter. Leaves it off for Lauren Walsh. Walsh has it. Bad play in the Engineer zone. Good breakup by Lauren Walsh to break that play up. Engineers get it neutral zone. Clarkson has it. Clarkson D to D. Gets up into the neutral zone where the Engineers intercept. Try to break it out, can't do it. Now they do. Engineers getting a rush shot in and it goes wide of the net. That was a shot by Svoboda for the Engineers. It goes high and wide. Now Clarkson has it. Clarkson near side. Now the Engineers come in and have it. Svoboda tries to get the puck free. She does. Now Grusho in to help out. Mahoney in to help out. Mahoney has it. Looking for Grusho. Can't keep it in. Now Middlebrook keeps it in. Nicely done by Delaney Middlebrook, but only momentarily as the Golden Knights. Fournier has it. Fournier. Clarkson will take a change, which enables Godin to come in and leave it off for Kimberly. Now the Engineers. Banks chasing after it. She can't get there as the Golden Knights have it behind O'Brien. Engineers break it up. Now Ambrose pinching down for the blue line. That is fast. Rebound in, coming in O'Brien. Centering pass, nobody home for the Golden Knights. Now the Engineers break it out. They can't get anything going as Jacobson for the Golden Knights have it. Now the Engineers back. Godin. She's chasing after it. Now Walsh dumps it in. Lauren Walsh. She can't do anything with it. Puck is taken away nicely. Backhand shot attempt by the Engineers. Nobody home there on that shot attempt by Mahoney. As the puck now is behind O'Brien and the Engineers have it. Svoboda coming down with the puck. She stops, looks, centering pass, nobody home. Engineers were taking a change. Middlebrook dumped it back in, but the Engineers had a change. Clarkson has it. They dump it in or go on a change, which enables the Engineers to take it. Engineers Mahoney dumps it, taken by Clarkson. That is Shields. She dumps it in, Engineers take it behind their own net. Cycling it around, nobody home but Clarkson again. Engineers intercept. Now Clarkson intercept. Centering pass and a shot on the far side Puck was free, but the whistle blew, and we get a face-off in the Clarkson zone. 10:30 remaining in the second period. 1-0. Clarkson leads RPI. Face-off is won by the Engineers behind their own net. Can't clear it out as Clarkson does a good job keeping it in. Now, battling with the Engineers is Lambai for Clarkson. She comes away with it, leaves it out on the blue line, blocked down, and back behind the net. Now the Engineers have it, as the puck will go out of the zone, chased after by the Golden Knights. Nice job by the Engineers, kept it in. It should have been a penalty call, but there was no penalty called as Clarkson had it. They can't do anything with it. 3-on-1 now if the Engineers hurry. Far side, Mahoney, shot, centering pass. Oh, she was looking for Grusho. Centering pass tipped by Mahoney and helped break up the 3-on-2. Engineers will go change. They will dump it in. Nobody there but Clarkson. As puck is now free in the neutral zone. Dump back in. Shot in on Tiley, and she will cover up for the whistle. 9:24 left to play in the second period as Clarkson continues to lead 1-0. A good period. Shots 13-12 now in favor of RPI. So Clarkson has pretty much evened up the shots on goal. But still, only that one goal to show for it. Kelly O'Brien coming up huge. As now Clarkson comes away with it far side. Shot, save O'Brien. Cycled free to the corner. Now Clarkson keeps it in. Shot. And a save by O'Brien. Rebound shot off the post from an off-angle shot. As that one would have been a hands-down goal for McCauley. She had a bad angle on it. Just put it in the side of the net. Rebound comes up. Shot. Save O'Brien as that shot came in from Genevieve Bannon. 8:57 left to play in the second. 1-0 RPI, or 1-0 Clarkson rather, here from RPI's Houston Fieldhouse. Like to remind you, you're watching live coverage on RPI TV. Ed DeGarry on the call for you from the Houston Fieldhouse. Face-off won by the Golden Knights. Shot in. Kelly O'Brien makes the save as that shot came from Savannah Harmon. Just short of the blue line. 8:53 left to play in the second. 1-0 Clarkson leads RPI in an ECAC contest. RPI looking to improve their record and hope and steal 2 points from a team they are really keeping up with. You think this one might have been a blowout, but RPI doing a really good job hanging in there with the Golden Knights. Shot from the blue line, never goes wide, never sees the goaltender. As RPI clears it down, they will lose the battle for icing. Puck goes all the way down the length of the ice. Face-off won by the Golden Knights. As trying to break free was Lambai for Clarkson. She can't do it as the Engineers clear it away. Looking for Vivoda. She can't find her. Now coming down far side. Engineers skating after it. Holds. Mahoney holds behind the net. She still has it. Centering pass. Shot and a save by Tiley. Shot was coming in from Lauren Walsh. We're going to get a penalty against the, I believe, Golden Knights. 7:59 left to play in the second. RPI will go on a third power play of the evening. They are 0 for 2. As this one will be presumably for interference on number 17, Matucci for Clarkson. She goes off for roughing. Shot one back. Shilter has the puck on the blue line. Off the face-off. She still has the puck. Leaves it, pinches it down on the power play. Back for Shilter on the blue line. Sends it across. Shot in. Goes wide. Now picked up. Mahoney. Cycles blue line. Shot. by Grucho. Rebound. Engineers have it, poking at it. Puck comes free. Kept in on the point. Shilter now. Shilter has it. Shilter down low. Grucho. Grucho cycling, looking for Shilter. She can't keep it in. Puck goes all the way down the length of the ice. 7:20 remains in the second. O'Brien comes out the plate dangerously. She leaves it off for Grucho. Grucho for RPI. Starts the puck, leaves it off, can't find Shilter. O'Brien comes out to play it again. Now Grucho for RPI. She will start behind her own net. She leaves it off far side. Mahoney dumps it in. She will go chase. Can't keep it in, was Walsh on the blue line. Now it's being picked up by Banks. Banks will start again behind her own net. She leaves it off for Grucho. Grucho starts up. She's trying to find anybody to try to get this power play started. Shilter. She whiffs on an attempt looking for Banks. Has it. Banks dumps it in. Looking for anybody. Nobody there but Clarkson. It's not kept in. All the way down the length of the ice. Here we go again. Not a good power play for the Engineers. Banks has it behind her own net. Leaves it off for Alexa Grucho. Grucho leaves it up for Walsh. Walsh looking for Mahoney. All the way down the length of the ice for the icing. As Walsh was looking for Mahoney. Couldn't find her. And that results in the icing. Face-off was won by the Knights. Shot in, blocked down by the Engineer defense. Cleared out of the zone. That was Whitney Wren, who blocked the shot and cleared her out of the zone. Now Clarkson has it. McCauley. She can't find anything or do anything with it. Now the Engineers have it. Godin cycles it. McCauley has it for the Knights. McCauley cycling in. She can't find Bellerive. Now the puck is loose behind the net, chasing after it. Now coming away with it for the Engineers is Banks. Up for Raspa, or Mariana Walsh rather. Mariana Walsh has the puck now. She leaves it off behind the net. Nobody there for the Engineers. They had a great attempt if they could find somebody. Mariana Walsh with a nice pass. 5 minutes left to play in the second. 1-0. Clarkson leads RPI on the Clarkson's first shot of the night was their only goal so far. So now RPI has it near side, pushed up into the Engineers zone. Nobody home. Now the Engineers has it. Shilter intercepts. She dumps it back in. Chasing after it is the Golden Knights. That is Renata Fast. Leaves it behind the net. Nobody there for either team. Puck is loose. Come away with the Engineers. Grucho. Grucho dumps it. Still has it. Taken down on the play. No call. Grucho gets up. Still battling. Comes away with the puck. Nice effort by Alexa Grucho. Breaks free. Grucho. Blue line. Shot. Never sees the goaltender, Shea Tiley, for Clarkson. Now Engineers have it. They lose it to the Golden Knights behind the net. Coming away with it is Harmon. She has it. She leaves it up for Gillum. Dumps it down. Now in the Engineer zone, that's Raspa. She goes far side. Raspa, shot in, save, rebound, and a nobody home for the Engineers as Lauren Walsh had a great shot at it. Couldn't get the puck on the stick. Shot coming from the blue line as the Engineers had a good chance, but Lauren Walsh couldn't get the puck on her stick as it was broken up by a Clarkson defender. Now the Golden Knights have it neutral zone. They skate near side. Stopping on a dime is Fast. She stops, goes on a change is the Golden Knights. RPI has it. Good forecheck by the Golden Knights. Keeping it in is Howe. Howe with a shot, saved by O'Brien. Golden Knights have it on the blue line. Shot, saved by O'Brien. as Gold Knights again pick it up. Intercepted by the Engineers and out of play for the whistle. 2:58 remains. Second period, 1-0 Clarkson. Shots now 16-14 in favor of the Engineers. Face off into the Golden Knight zone as the Engineers have it. They try to break out. Bad pass, but Svoboda keeps it. Svoboda shot and saved by Tylee. She saw it all the way. Clarkson clears it out. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Far side. Clarkson 2-on-1. Shot in and a save. That shot was by Lambai. She can't control it. How now? How? Goes high and wide. Being chased after by the Engineers. Picked up nicely. Shot in. Saved by Tylee as the Clarkson defender goes down. But no call as both teams were battling for the puck. Slow to get up on that play as Clarkson defender, that is Harmon, slow to get up. She's still not up. Now we get a whistle. She is still on one knee as an Engineer now goes out. This one getting a little chippy. 2:08 left to play in the second. Show the replay on the video board. RPI looking, almost getting away with a penalty there on the replay. Now that I see the replay, I think RPI got away with a penalty. So Harmon shaken up on the play. As now we're going to go, the referee is going to get this sorted out. It looks like he is going to call a penalty for RPI, which, looking at the replay, I thought, I don't know. I don't think Coach Burke has much of an argument here. The fans don't like it. But in my opinion, that was a high stick. Coach Burke is saying, hey, you didn't call it when it happened. You looked at the replay. So it's going to be Taylor Mahoney going into the penalty box. Initially, the play looked like Mahoney and Harmon were chasing after the puck, and Harmon just went down. But when I saw the replay on the big board, it looked like Mahoney got her stick up a little bit underneath Harmon's face mask. So I think Mahoney deserves this penalty for 2 minutes. It wasn't a dirty play by any means. Just two girls skating after the puck, or two women's rather, skating after the puck. And just the stick skating up now. Scorekeeper needing another explanation. But there was an Engineer that was dumped after the play as sort of a retaliation, but no call will be coming on that. So just Mahoney into the box for 2 minutes, and she's going to get a 5-minute major. It's up on the board for 5 minutes. I don't agree with this one. I don't agree with the 5-minute major. I agree it should be 2 minutes. She's going to get a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. Maybe there was bloodshed, which would head contact roughing. Puck is out of the zone. So RPI has a breakaway, intercept the shot, and a score! RPI's Alexa Grusho intercepts the puck, gets free, and RPI ties this one at 1. Short-handed goal by Alexa Grusho. Intercepted the puck on the blue line, gets herself free, and puts it behind Tylee to tie this one at 1. Nice play by Alexa Grusho. Alexa Grusho with the short-handed goal to tie this game up at 1. RPI wins the initial faceoff, but the puck goes back behind the line. Alexa Grusho tying this one up at 1. That gets life into this crowd. Clarkson comes back near side. Shot to save by O'Brien. Rebound saved by O'Brien. Good job by the insurance defense. O'Brien again coming up big. A little scuffle in front of the net. That gets the crowd riled up. That is Caitlin Fournier tying it up with Ali Svoboda in front of the net. So Mahoney is in the box. Another player for RPI going to the box. This will be one-on-one. This is number 27 for Clarkson going into the box. That is Brielle Bellerive going into the penalty box for Clarkson. Didn't see who it was for RPI. As I believe, it looked like it was Amanda Kimmerly. So this will be 4-on-3 for the next minute and 20 seconds. So a lot of ice, 4-on-4 rather, because of misconduct to Mahoney. So matching minors as Clarkson can't handle it. That back on the blue line, there's Erin Ambrose. She loses the handle of the puck. Clarkson now gets control again. Coming up huge now. Being wiped off the play as Clarkson's Lombay. RPI has it. Clarkson has it rather on the doorstep shot. And can't find in the handle is Clarkson. Now behind the net come the Golden Knights. They have it. That is Bannon. She gets out on the blue line. Shot in. Saved by O'Brien. And dumped out of the zone by the Engineers. Now picked up for the Engineers. That is Rooney. She dumps it in as the Engineers go change. Clarkson has it behind the net. 22 seconds remain in the second period. 1-1 RPI and Clarkson's Alexa Grusho short-handed goal. Puck is dumped in by the Engineers again. And 10 seconds for Clarkson's one last rush. That will do it. Clarkson dumps it into the neutral zone. They will get one last rush. 3, 2, shot. Just as time expires. Never sees O'Brien, but 1-1 now. RPI tying this one up, but you got to hand it to Kelly O'Brien, the 5'9" senior out of Sussex, Wisconsin. Previously played for Madison Capitals. In her career, 103 games played. She's 28, 62, and 7. 2.59 goals against average, 903 save percentage. Coming up absolutely huge, stuffing 2 breakaways within a minute of each other to keep this game within 1. And then Alexa Grusha with the turnover on the blue line, getting herself free on the breakaway and putting it behind the goaltender, Shay Tiley. So that will do it for an exciting second period here at the Fieldhouse. The score here after 2 periods of play is RPI 1, Clarkson 1. You're watching live coverage of the game here from the Fieldhouse on RPI TV.
Students, Rensselaer is offering credit courses this summer. Consider staying on campus and take advantage of these many.
How was that poll score? Loud enough for it? I never get to poll
Catch up on
myself.
classes you haven't missed and stay on track to graduate with co-ops and internships. Visit the Summer at Rensselaer website at summer.rpi.edu. See what
I
we
mean, it
got
was
for
a
you.
penalty.
Yeah, like I said, I don't agree with the 5 minutes.
They didn't. What did they call it? You can't.
Right.
You can't call
Did you
it.
hear what I was? I mean, did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
Next, the RPI men's hockey team takes on Brown
I mean, there were
University.
20 or 30 seconds to pass.
Right. Even the
Military Appreciation Night.
offside down here, they had a late whistle on
Purchase
film.
your tickets or purchase your
Someone
tickets
looked like they looked at the
online.
replay and were like,
Drop
oh
the
yeah.
puck at 7 p.m. RPI men versus Brown, Friday the 13th.
His fault.
Military Appreciation Night.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to the Houston Fieldhouse on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York, for today's ECAC Women's College Hockey Contest between the RPI Engineers and the defending champions, Golden Knights of Clarkson University, also the number 10 team in the country currently. Score after 2 periods of play is RPI 1, Clarkson 1. Alexa Grusho getting the short-handed goal on that play. Now 41-30 shots in favor of Clarkson, but tied on the goal, 17 shots for Tiley in goal for Clarkson, cumulative 15 for O'Brien for RPI. So that's where we stand, 1-1 for the third period of play. Currently in Appleton Arena, if you are not listening to the men's game over on WRPI, score is currently 2-1 St. Lawrence. Matt Neal with the breakaway goal, almost the same time as Alexis Grusho's shorthanded goal, so mirroring each other at that one though. But puck is dropped here. Faceoff is won by Clarkson. They push it into the Engineer zone where it's taken by the Engineers around the net and not out. Puck is tied up far side. Clarkson comes away with it. Skating after it for the Golden Knights. On the blue line now is Harmon. She leaves it off for Lambai. Back to Harmon, who puts it over for Fast. Back to Harmon. Lambai over for Harmon. 2 minutes remaining in on Mahoney's penalty. The 5-minute major going to the tail end, so Clarkson is on a power play for 2 minutes here in the third period. Now Clarkson has it, Lambai behind the net, wraparound attempt, gets it out for a shot and a score, as that was by Harmon. As good placement there by Harmon gives Clarkson the 2-1 lead. 19:06 left to play in the third period. Clarkson leads 2-1. Harmon with the goal to give Clarkson the 2-1 lead on the power play. Mahoney still in the box, as this is a 5-minute major. You serve all of it. So RPI still on the penalty kill. We're going to get a whistle as the puck was tied up near side. Whistle as now the puck was covered up. So that was Harmon from Lambai and Mercer at 54 seconds of the third period on the power play to give Clarkson the 2-1 lead here in the third period. Faceoff was won by the Engineers, but nobody home as they won it forward. So now RPI, good forecheck, trying to keep the puck in, but they can't do it. This puck is cleared out by Clarkson. Now Bannon has it. Bannon centering pass, broken up by the Engineer defense, kept in on the point by the goal scorer, Harmon. Now Macaulay. Macaulay near circle. Gets it down low, back for Mercer. So switches around, has it, centering pass, nobody home. Now picked up by Harmon. Intercepted by the Engineers and out of the zone. 1 minute remains on the power play for Clarkson as they take a line change, which enables RPI to get the puck out of the zone. Walsh has it. She gets it out of the zone, and RPI takes a change. Clarkson regroups behind her own net. Starts out with it. Nice forecheck by Walsh, but she can't get the puck. Now Clarkson has it. Far side, shot in. Saved by O'Brien. Rebound falls harmlessly and out of the zone. 17:40 remaining in the third. 2-1 Clarkson. Clarkson chasing after the puck. That is Shields. Shields with it all the way up ice as sticks get tied up, and the puck is in the neutral zone, brought in by the Golden Knights. Dumped behind the net where it's picked up by Shilter. She has it along the near side, kept in by the Golden Knights. Fast on the blue line, falls, catches an edge. She manages to find Bellerive. Bellerive has it. down behind the net. Penalty has expired as Mahoney's back out of the box. I'm sorry, not Mahoney, Gusho. Penalty upcoming on a whistle. We're going to get a hold as there is a player coming out of the penalty box being impeded from getting back into the play by Amanda Titus, the 5'6" freshman out of Stittsville, Ontario. So RPI will get a power play. They are 0 for 3. Shot on the blue line, never sees the goaltender, Tiley, as puck gets deflected. Kept in nicely by the Engineers. Gusho has it near side. Gusho controls, gets it up on the far side, near side blue line rather. Shilter down low. Can't find anybody as Clarkson clears the zone. And RPI chases after. O'Brien comes out to play the puck. Shilter for the Engineers. She starts out, leaves it far side, intercepted by the Knights. That was Macaulay on the interception, which enables Clarkson to regain and kill some more of the penalty. Stopped by O'Brien. Again behind the net, that is Kimberly. She starts it for the Engineers. Gets it back on blue line. Bad turnover by the Engineer defense. They were playing with it instead of going forward with it, which enabled Mercer to come in for Clarkson to take it. She ties it up now. Shilter again for the Engineers. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Shilter for the Engineers looking up for Walsh, icing against RPI as Mariana Raspa could not get to the puck. Marissa Raspa, rather, could not get to the puck in time. Faceoff is won by the Engineers. 35 seconds remains in the Engineer power play. Both power plays looking terrible. This is Lauren Walsh. Leaves it off on the blue line for Raspa. Dumps it behind the net for Walsh. Back for Raspa. Picked up Shilter. Shilter dumps it back off for Tomlinson. Or that was Mankey, rather. Mankey picks it back up. Pinching down. 9 seconds remaining on the Golden Knight penalty. And that will do it as the puck goes down the length of the ice, cleared out of the zone. Penalty has expired. Back to 5-a-side here from the Fieldhouse. 2-1, Clarkson on top of RPI. Ed DeGaring on RPI TV on live call for you as the puck squirts free. Covered up by Tiley, but out of play for the whistle. So 2-1 still, St. Lawrence in Appleton Arena. About 14.5 minutes left to play in that game as the RPI men up in Appleton Arena to take on St. Lawrence. Kept in and no, out of the zone. I agree with that call as I thought the puck came out of the zone. Referee right on top of it with the whistle. We saw late whistles in that second period. 14:41 left to play in the third. 2-1, Clarkson on top of RPI. Faceoff is won by the Engineers. Kept in nicely and yes, kept in the zone. That's Kimberly with it. Kimberly with the shot, looking for the backhand attempt. Gets tipped, goes wide. Clarkson has it. Clarkson skating back is Kimberly. She controls behind her own net. She has the puck. Gets it far side and out of the zone as Clarkson dumps it right back in. Saved by O'Brien. Kimberly has it again for the Engineers. Dumped behind the net as Grusho starts with it. She leaves it off for her forwards. Nobody home for RPI. Clarkson dumps it right back in. Behind the net as RPI has it. Can't seem to control it. Clarkson fighting for it, they dump it behind the net again. This is all what Clarkson wants to do. Time is on their side, keep it in the zone, prevent RPI from scoring a goal. And they win the game. But There's still 13 and a half minutes left to play in this one. Clarkson has it in the defensive zone. And out now into the neutral zone. RPI takes a change, kept in nicely. 3-on-2 if the Engineers hurry. And they do. Shot and save, no rebound. That shot came from Mari Mankey in the slot. 13:24 left to play in the third. 2-1 Clarkson over RPI. Face-off won by the Engineers. Shot and saved by Tiley. Face-off. Engineer zone, or Clarkson zone rather, won by the Engineers. Shot off the face-off, goes wide. Nobody can control. Clarkson finally does behind their own net. RPI, nice forechecking, try to keep the puck in. Doing a good job keeping Clarkson deep in their own zone. RPI tying the puck up behind the goal line. Good forechecking by the Engineers. Kept in by Middlebrook momentarily and out. Clarkson 2-on-1 if they hurry. Now they don't. Saved by O'Brien as the puck trickled in on her. And RPI has it now behind their own net. Kept in on the point by Clarkson's Brielle Bellerive. Now behind the net. Chasing after it is Fast. Fast gets there. Puck is loose. RPI has it and out of the zone, but Clarkson dumps it right back in. Clarkson has to touch up there offsides. They go for a change, which enables RPI to take it behind their own net. Now that is Horwood for the Engineers. Horwood has it. Horwood skates up with it. RPI takes a change. Clarkson has it behind their own net again. A lot of behind the net play for both teams. Bad turnover, 2-on-1, causing a 2-on-1 save by O'Brien. Kicks the rebound where there's nobody. Good awareness by her. And RPI starts it out of the zone. This is Monkey. Shot in, save, rebound. Oh, big, fat, juicy rebound as Tiley was sort of lackadaisical with that one. But she makes the save. Picked up now. Mankey can't get the shot. Rebound. Puck is loose in front of the crease. Tiley makes the save and pushes it free. Now RPI has it. Mankey doing a good job. RPI is offsides. As trying to keep the puck in was Rooney. She could not do it. 11:24 left to play in the third. 2-1. Clarkson leads RPI. Face-off won by the Knights. Into the Engineer zone and behind O'Brien. Odd angle shot saved by O'Brien. Engineers take. They clear it out of the zone near side. Pass to herself. That was Hilwa passing to herself. Enable the Engineers to keep it. Now RPI penalty upcoming against. Looks like the Engineers are going to get called for the call as they had the puck in their zone. Fans do not like it. As I sort of agree with the fans, as I thought one of the RPI forwards took a spill at the hands of a Clarkson forward. That is Mariana Walsh going into the penalty box for RPI. Face-off is won by Clarkson. They control on the point. Nice play, shot, and a save by O'Brien. Rebound comes out to the corner. Nobody home for Clarkson. Engineers can't clear the zone. Clarkson keeps it in. Yes, they keep it in. As a diving play by Grushel tried to clear the puck, but she couldn't control it. Now Clarkson has it. Mercer takes a shot and save O'Brien. Far side penalty upcoming against Clarkson. And we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next minute and 26 seconds. 10:23 remaining in the third. 2-1, Clarkson leads. as Bannon goes off to the penalty box. RPI wins the faceoff, controls the puck, shot, rebound is loose. Nobody can put it home. Mankey was trying to. She fell and enabled Clarkson to take the puck. Clarkson across the blue line, shot. Never sees O'Brien, goes wide. RPI takes. They clear the zone. They're coming down with it. Mankey dumps the puck in. Go for a change. Does RPI. RPI can't control it. Clarkson does. They have it on their blue line. RPI now takes behind their own net. They get it. Can't get it out. They finally do. As getting free, and they're going to get another penalty upcoming against Clarkson. This is going to go against Brielle Bellerive, as she basically tripped up. Well, not basically. She did trip up the engineer forward, Alexa Grusho, coming in to try to get free. And so we're going to be 4-on-3 in favor of RPI for the next minute and for the next 41 seconds. Then RPI will have a brief 5-on-3. So we're going to get a timeout. They're going to actually call the penalty on Daniela Matucci for Clarkson. So we're 4-on-4 for the next 41 seconds. RPI coach John Burr taking his timeout. We have Mariana Walsh in the penalty box for 41 seconds as her body check call. Then we got in the penalty box Genevieve Bannon for Clarkson for a minute and 16 seconds. And then going into the box just now for Clarkson was Daniela Matucci to give RPI a 4-on-3 for, we're going to be 4-on-4 for 41 seconds. And then RPI will have a brief 5-on-3 for about 45 seconds after that. So we'll see what Coach John Burr comes up with to try to tie this game. Clarkson leads 2-1. They scored on their first shot of the game, and they scored 52 seconds into this period to give themselves a 2-1 lead. Other than that, RPI has been really shutting them down. Alexa Grusho scoring short-handed to put RPI on the board. And it is now 3-1 St. Lawrence on top of RPI in Appleton. But here we have an exciting women's hockey game. 2-1 RPI on top of Clarkson. Face-off is won by Clarkson, dumped out of the zone. This will actually give RPI a chance to regroup. Schilter will start the power play. As RPI skates it near side, trying to break free. Clarkson doing a good job with the defense, collapsing the diamond. RPI again can't keep the puck in the zone. They finally do come away with it. It lands on the backhand of Grusho. On the blue line, Grusho. Far side now for Walsh. Control center pass, Grusho couldn't find the handle. She had an open net. As now coming out of the penalty box is Mankey. So now 5-on-3 for RPI for 25 seconds. RPI has it on the blue line. Schilter fakes the shot. Gets it for Tomlinson. Has the puck far side. Tomlinson looking for rebound. Goes high over the net. That was Grusho with the bid. RPI coming away with the puck. Tomlinson sends it on the blue line. And a shot, and Tomlinson gets it. Trying to go far side. She can't do it. As coming out of the penalty box now is Bannon. She has the puck. Gets a nice play by Middlebrook to break up the breakaway attempt. Now 5-on-4 for the Engineers for 30 seconds. RPI has the puck far side. Trying to get free. They do, behind the net. Cycling the puck well. Tomlinson comes away with it. Can't keep it in. Is Godden on the point. Godden behind the puck. She will regroup for RPI. Has the puck behind the net. She starts it out. Can't find the forward. That was Mankey. Now Godden has it again behind the net. Far side RPI starts up on their rush. Penalty has expired for the Golden Knights. Nice kill for Clarkson on that one. Now RPI still has the puck. Mankey, far side. She can't control it, but it comes away again. She does. Behind the net now, Grusho. Grusho, far side. Stops on a dime, gets for Walsh. Walsh has it for Banks. Banks keeps it in. Nice play by her. Gets it on the backhand. She loses it. Clarkson takes. Clarkson breaks out. That is Lambai. Puck is tied up far side. Comes away with it as Lambai. Shot saved by O'Brien. Puck is cleared out. 6:54 left to play in the third. 2-1 Clarkson on top of RPI. RPI has it. Shilter looks to break out. She can't do it as Clarkson keeps the puck in. They're just playing keep away from RPI at this point. Rebound. Clarkson comes out with it. Mercer with the shot. Goes wide. Clarkson has it. Howe. Howe for Clarkson. Cycles it around nicely. On the point. Shot in. Saved by O'Brien. She holds for the whistle. Face off in the engineer's zone. RPI comes away with it. 2-on-2. Dumping the puck. Clarkson faster, beating RPI to the puck. RPI keeps it in. 6:09 remains in the third. RPI's Grusho has it behind the net. Grusho stops on a dime, still controls. Nice play by Grusho. She gets dumped. A penalty upcoming against Genevieve Bannon again. Dangerous hit as Grusho had her back to Bannon, so her head was facing the boards. So we'll see if Bannon gets 2 or 5 for this. 5:59 remains in the third period of play. Body check, roughing is going to be the call against Bannon. RPI wins the faceoff. We get a whistle right on the puck drop. We're going to get people tossed out of the faceoff circle. RPI back on the blue line. Shot in. Never sees the goaltender. RPI keeps it in. No, they don't. They have to regroup to clear the zone. RPI trying to keep it in. Now Walsh has it. Walsh can't control. She can't keep it in the zone. Shilter does, but no. RPI has to touch up. O'Brien stops it behind the net. Leaves it back for Kimberly. RPI has it. Now it was Horwood. Dumps it behind the net. We're going to get a whistle. As they're going to say Horwood was offsides on the play. 5:25 remains in the third. 1:27 left on the power play for RPI. RPI desperately needing a goal to tie this one up, to try to steal a point or two from Clarkson if they can. That would be huge as RPI controls. No. Out of the zone. Clarkson dumps it down. O'Brien stops behind the net. Shilter will pick up. Shilter. She will start, get it up for Banks. Banks dumps it in, and RPI will chase. Walsh can't get there. Now she finally does. Walsh gets it to Raspa. Raspa back for Walsh on the blue line. Kimberly shot and a save by Tiley for Clarkson. And now it labels Clarkson to control and out of the zone. 40 seconds remaining in the power play. RPI will take. RPI leaves it behind the net. Grusho starts up on the rush. Grusho gets free. Nice move by Grusho. 1-on-3 for Alexa Grusho. She'll pass it all on the blue line. Shot in. Grusho controls again. Nice job by Alexa Grusho on this power play. Comes in. She leaves it off for Shilter on the point. Shilter has it. On the change, and Shilter tried to keep it in. We're going to get a whistle offside. He brought it across the line and back. The face-off is going to come out in the neutral zone. Clarkson is going to clear. 4, 3, 2, 1. That will do it for the power play. 3:57 remains here at the Fieldhouse. Degarian calling you the game here for you on RPI TV as the puck goes behind Tiley. Clarkson has it. Walsh keeps it in. Nice shot, centering shot, and a save by Tiley on the bid from Sabota. She was a skate blade away from tying this game up. As Ali Sabota with the shot in on a centering pass, as Clarkson has it now behind the net. Clarkson has it now on the blue line. They're just trying to play keep away at this point. Shots 26-25 in favor of RPI. But Clarkson counting where it matters on the scoreboard. RPI has it behind the net. That is Bahonik for RPI. Bahonik tries to clear it out of the zone, and she clears it all the way out of the ice. 3:02 left to play in the third. 2-1 Clarkson. Clarkson has the puck behind the net, now going to get a whistle as it went behind up into the netting. Face-off is won by the Engineers. Back on defense is Schilter. She has the puck. She loses the puck. Now she gets it out of the zone. Corey Jacobson for Clarkson dumps it in. Bahonik for RPI. Now for the Engineers up in the zone, we're going to get a whistle. As it looks like we are going to get just a neutral zone face-off. Face-off is won by RPI up out into the stands. .228 left to play in the third. 2-1. Clarkson leads RPI. Clarkson has the puck. Now RPI controls behind the net. 2:15 left to play in the third. We'll keep an eye on O'Brien. As Clarkson has it now. Tripped up on the play is Alexa Grusho. We're going to get a penalty against Renata Fast of the Golden Knights. Good job by Alexa Grusho. I think she sort of goaded Fast into taking this power play. So 2:08 left to play in the third. 2-1 Clarkson over RPI. We'll see if Kelly O'Brien comes out of the net. If John Burke wants to go that way. Of course, Clarkson can clear the zone with no fear of icing. So he may want to leave O'Brien in there. Well, I'll keep an eye on her for you. Faceoff is won by Clarkson. Behind the net. Now Walsh chases after it. She can't get there. Puck is out of the zone. Now Godin for RPI. Up for Walsh. Walsh has it. Now across to Hilwa for RPI. Clarkson trying to clear the zone. They can't do it. Kept in nicely on the blue line. That with the shot inside. Oh, rebound as the puck was bouncing, and Lauren Walsh again couldn't get control of it as the puck was bouncing. 1:35 left to play in the third. 2-1 Clarkson over RPI. RPI minute 20 seconds left to go on their power play. We'll keep an eye on Kelly O'Brien. RPI has the puck behind her neck. O'Brien. Well, across the blue line. Coach John Burke calls and say, come on, Kelly, let's go. She is on the bench. Now RPI 6-on-4. They have the puck. They have control of the puck. Nice pickpocket there by Clarkson on Grusho. RPI picks it up on the blue line. Schilter for Grusho. Centering pass. And we're going to get a whistle as a penalty will be called against RPI. Key penalty against RPI as Clarkson this time did a good acting job to get that penalty call. Can't blame them. They got to do whatever it takes. This is going to be Ali Svoboda going into the penalty box. As Ali Svoboda goes in for a slash. As there's a minute left, Clarkson controls. Now O'Brien back out. Who will win this race? Clarkson does. That is Shields winning the race. RPI can't keep it in. O'Brien on the bench. The RPI has it now. That is Horwood. Takes a shot in. Out to the blue line for the Engineers. Kept it in nicely. Now Grusho. Shot in. And Clarkson clears the puck. This is going to be an icing against the Golden Knights with 26.4 seconds remaining in the third period. Final score in Canton, SLU beat RPI 3-1 on the men's side. Here, an exciting third period coming out to the blue line for RPI. They had a centering pass. Someone left alone on the slot. RPI for Grusho. That was Grusho. Wraparound attempt. No. Walsh has it. Now back on the point. That is Golden. Takes a shot in. Never sees the goaltender. And 5 seconds remain in this one. And Clarkson is going to escape with the 2-1 win. Here from the Houston Fieldhouse, Clarkson is going to escape with the 2-1 win. RPI will fall to 5-20-4, 3-13-1 in the ACAC. Clarkson will improve to 18-8-3, 12-3-2 in the ACAC. This was a great game by the Engineers. Unfortunately, they had 2 pucks. They hit 2 posts in the first period, and Tiley coming up huge in the third period. And unfortunately for the Engineers, Lauren Walsh was in position. She just couldn't find the puck on her stick as the puck was bouncing around, and good plays by the Clarkson defense to keep this one within 1. Alexa Grusho getting the shorthanded goal, and Clarkson scoring in 54 seconds into the third period, and that's where we stand. 2-1 final score. Clarkson on top of RPI as they defeat RPI here at the Houston Fieldhouse. Great effort by the Engineers. I will pick my Engineers defensive and offensive player of the game. I think it's pretty clear who I'm going to pick. The first one on defense, I'm going to pick Kelly O'Brien. She kept the Engineers in this game. Yeah, she got beat twice. Once she got hung out to dry by her defense, and one was a nice shot at the point that she was screened by both teams. So good effort by her, coming up huge in that second period to keep Clarkson off the board right in succession after one another. And then offensively, I'm going to give it to Alexa Grusho getting the shorthanded goal. She was all over the ice for the Engineers today. So that will do it here for the women's hockey team at the Houston Fieldhouse as Clarkson takes this one 2-1. You've been watching live coverage of Engineer women's hockey on RPI TV.